The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Detroit Lions. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Well, now how about this return? And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl, and came really within one quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 12 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
And he has 12 touchdowns on the ground this season, so he knows a big part of their offense. They count on him, not only to score the touchdowns, but now they can play action, fake it to him, throw it out to the wide receivers, get it to other players who can also produce.
On third down, here's Genty. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
I loved our discussion this week. You know, we had our weekly phone call to talk about our game coming up. And we had to reflect on the fact that he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award last week, yet his team lost. You don't see that very often.
No, I know a lot of people dislike that, but when you look at the numbers across the conference from last week, he was clearly the best. So I say the award goes to him, and it did.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. He was so good, they just couldn't ignore him.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the
34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Another Detroit Lions.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They'll drop the throw. And he fires one incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down.
3rd down and 15.
They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Diaz. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the 1st as he's dropped at the 46. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. The Raiders offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set to go once more. And as we play out the final stretch of games, he entered our contest here as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same as just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out of that first round. Trying to do better here. His first catch, good for 14 there, and a first down.
And the Raider first down. A gain of 14. And the Raider first down.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He's got a man. It's his fullback. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Goff. Over the middle. It's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Jensen. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
A 7-yard gain. And a Raider first down.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Here's Goff. In trouble, and he's taken down. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Hooks. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Hooks. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Raiders pick it up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Raiders offense ready to go. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Once again, it's Genty. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Goff. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more effect in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. And they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now 3rd down and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Back to throw again. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
At the 38-yard line.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
It will go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. This 2nd and 4 as they've got it as we resume action. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Lions at 500, 7-7 on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful. And I expect them to do just that.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Foster. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
And coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now they show jet sweep it instead. A run up the middle here. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Raiders 3.
That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Well, if you're into the points per drive ratio, the answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
From Las Vegas, first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. To throw is Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Raiders.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And they'll run again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the Lions' 2-yard line.
He'll try again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Genty. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the 2nd quarter. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. That's taken in. It's Isaac to Slaw. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Open man. He completes it to Judy. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Goff
9.
now looking to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Raider first down.
On first down, it's Genty. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 11 more on that one and another first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
From the 50, it's gone. It's brought in by Harris. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Now it's gone. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. A big play that time on a catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
A gain of 26 yards.
A shotgun snap for Goff. That is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Kirby Joseph.
Out of the gun. Goff. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Now we'll pause for an injury, and it's the quarterback, Jared Goff, shaken up on the play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be caught by Judy. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Genty. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
It's a gain of 2.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Goff. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jerry Judy from 3 yards out. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Shifts by him. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
This time they stay on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
This is caught by Williams. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. That went out wide and intercepted. And the Raiders will take over possession here up at the 44.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, here's Goff. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
9 yards to go.
There's Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Las Vegas first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Over the middle, complete to Judy. 2nd down and 3.
Complete to Jerry Judy. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 40 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Raiders first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Raiders.
Right back to Genty on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 18-yard line.
18-yard line.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Gone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. That ball popped free. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Diaz. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
14 yards. Brings up third down.
He'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Now the Vegas offense heading back out there.
Now they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
the middle, it's Genty.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Genty, ball carrier. Tackle made at the 49.
On the keeper, here's Groff. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Las Vegas. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't go to the big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he gets this out to Foster on the right side. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Foster running left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's a second and 2 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They keep it in the hands of Foster. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Again, Foster running right. Past the 20. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
A gain of 3 brings up second and 3 at the Raiders' 3-yard line.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And in for the Lions touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. This offense on third down today, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a Las Vegas
on the give, Gianti. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7. There's Goff. Out quickly to Judy. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line.
First down. A gain of 11 on the
to throw is Goff.
And the Raiders first down.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
Goff's pass.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
Now
a handoff to Gianti. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He'll find Gianti out of the backfield. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Here's Goff. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. So here's a 3rd and 14. Now it's Goff. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. To give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect.
And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back at the 31-yard line.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
Here comes the Lions punter now,
4th down.
as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line.
The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground with Genti.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here slow to get up.
And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him. And we'll step aside for a moment. And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Goff now looking to throw.
They'll get this out to Genti. Here's 3rd and 7.
Ashton Genti. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Now Goff.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Raider 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff.
Right back to Judy, and it's complete.
And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. A gain of 9 yards. That's another Las Vegas 1st down.
On the draw, here's Genti. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
It's now
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Once again, it's Genti.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
But now he appears to be in some pain. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now Goff.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And his kick is right there. It's good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
3rd down and 7.
They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Diaz. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 47.
He's back to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. Here comes second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it.
A big play here. 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That's another deep
back to throw.
First down.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they're ruling incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Foster. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
And now he stops it with a spike at 8 seconds. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll look to throw again.
This ball intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game.
Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And we talk so much about